the heart of the ancient Levant, beneath a sun that scorched the earth. The Valley of Elah became the stage for a conflict that would echo through the millennia. Two armies stood poised on the brink of destruction, separated by a dry riverbed in a silence so heavy it felt like thunder. The wind carried only the scent of dust and the omen of war. From the ranks of the Philistines stepped a champion of terrifying proportions, Goliath of Gath, a mountain of a man clad in scales of bronze, his every footfall shaking the very foundations of the valley. For 40 days, his voice boomed across the sands, a mocking challenge that stripped the courage from the hearts of seasoned warriors. But while kings trembled, a young shepherd arrived with a different kind of strength. David, who had spent his days guarding sheep against lions and bears, looked upon the giant not with fear, but with a quiet, unwavering resolve. He carried no sword, only the simple tools of his trade and a heart full of faith. Within the royal pavilion, the air was thick with despair. King Saul, once a towering leader of men, sat shrouded in the shadows of his own doubt. The weight of his crown felt heavier than ever, as the giant's taunts echoed through the fabric of his tent, a constant reminder of his helplessness. The king offered his own armor to the boy, but the heavy bronze was a cage David could not endure. He knew that he could not fight a giant by becoming one. His victory would not come from the craft of man, but from the spirit within. He cast aside the metal, choosing instead the freedom of the open field. Descending into the valley, David stopped at the edge of a small brook. The water ran clear and cool against the heat of the day. With a steady hand, he reached into the flow, selecting 5 smooth stones. Each one was a promise, a physical manifestation of his conviction as he prepared to face the impossible. The moment of confrontation arrived. On the vast, dusty plain, a small silhouette stood alone against the Titan. From the surrounding hills, 2 nations watched in breathless silence. It was more than a battle of men. It was a clash of destinies, a singular point in time where the small defied the mighty. As the giant lunged forward with a roar of contempt, David did not flinch. He reached into his pouch, fitted a stone to his leather sling, and began to whirl it. The sound was a sharp, rising whistle, a song of precision and speed that cut through the stagnant air of the valley. With a final decisive snap, the stone was released. It streaked through the air like a bolt of lightning, guided by a force greater than muscle alone, in a heartbeat that seemed to last an eternity. The projectile found the only weakness in the giant's armor. Striking true with the force of a thunderclap, the impossible happened. Goliath, the invincible, the terror of nations, faltered. He crashed forward, his massive weight hitting the earth with a sound like a falling wall. A great cloud of dust billowed upward, swallowing the giant as the shepherd boy stood his ground, the new champion of his people. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, bathing the valley in a warm, golden glow, David looked toward the heavens. The battle was over, and the legend had been born. It was a victory, not of steel, but of spirit, a reminder to all ages that even the greatest giants can fall before the power of faith.